All right, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body, and two are naturally alive, man. Yeah. First and foremost, man. Hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day, man. I just want to get these lamentations real quick because I had to get a reminder of of this, man. Because things not might not. This is something even personal. Not might always be ideal, but listen, as long as you had the Most High in your house shot and you know, on his being alive in there, but like with them in their body spiritually being spiritually alive and also to naturally alive, man. That's really it, man. They'll provide the rest, man. Things might not be ideal, but it is what it is, man. So, um, and sometimes that's what it is. So and that's okay. But especially things where you need to change and um to do the things you need to get better. But yeah, man, it's nothing to stop complaining, man. So let me get this Lamentation 3:39, right quick, man, because yeah. So it says, "What doeth the living? Wherefore doeth a living man complain? For the punishment of his sins." Yeah, man. So the living man complain. One, being alive in the most on your hot shot, and two, being naturally alive, man. So, yeah, man. It's just that's what it is, man. But I want to get into this, man, because you know what it is. We want to talk about the days of Noah again, man. Because you know what, and also too, we're seeing this, of course, even me growing up, even during time period, and my people's, of course, y'all brothers and sisters, y'all, our parents and their grandparents growing up. You can see because I remember my generation, people were saying the same things about us. But now, man, with this generation, man, working with youth, man, these past 10 years and working with in the high school, especially like these pandemic, no children or the pandemic generation or after the pandemic, man, it's really crazy, man. But also, too, man, that's why, you know what it is, too? I was thinking about this morning, man. That's why I see why the Most High house shot Kansas is one, we always say this, too. To know how our people act, you have to know how women and children behave. That's why, um, you had to know, how they behave. That's why the Most High house akin us to children in this aspect, man. Because thinking about it now, man, and I see, honestly, man, that's why, we always go into how by His mercies we weren't consumed. It's really about their mercy, because one, don't get twisted, because none of us really deserve it, and honestly, to be worth it. Honestly, none of us are, to be honest, man. But this me, on the natural tip, man, you do what you do. That's why it is, because honestly, with the children, especially this generation, me working with youth, and I'm pretty sure if y'all brothers and sisters work with youth, you'll see why I really see why the Most High in your house shall Kansas City children, man, because they're gonna be a small remnant of them that actually grow up and be good and upright people, and just good people to society, man. Good citizens, good people, man. But pretty much majority of them, man, they're cooked, man. They're done, man. So to be honest with you, man, seriously, man, just you better off, and it's kind of going to what we're about to go into, man. But that's just is what it is. To be honest with you, they're just yeah, this is honestly not worth. Most majority of it's not worth saving. But I had to. I know I can't even say that. Because listen, none of us are. That's why I premise it off saying none of us are worth saving. But man, none. You gotta let them alone. Just like the Most High house says, listen, the majority of them you gotta let alone. Just like our people, man. It's just like the children of Israel. It's like our people. It's gonna be a small remnant of them of us that get saved. Even though our people has the sand of the sea. Think about because don't get it twisted. Because Ezra says, listen, even out of that multitude. Let's grab that real quick, man. Because even though we're it's gonna be a small remnant, that remnant is still gonna be big because we're like the sand of the sea, pretty much. But let's grab that real quick. Yeah, Second Ezra chapter 7. Oh yeah, verse 70. There should be very few left, pre-adventure in an innumerable multitude. Yeah, so so yeah, man. This Second Ezra 7 verse 70. There should be very few left in peradventure in a innumerable multitude. Yeah, man. So it's still gonna be a lot because there's a lot of us scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. But yeah, man. Honestly, man, that's just is what it is, though. So yeah, man. But honestly, man. But that's why the Most High house tells the end from the beginning, man. Because honestly, man. Because let's get this. You know what? Let's go to let's go to Matthew real quick, man. Let's go to Matthew real quick. I was going I'm not sure if I want to start off with this, but let's get it, man. Then we're gonna go to Luke. Matthew chapter 24 verse 37. It says, "Behold, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the Son of Man be." So yeah, it says, "But as the days of Noah are," I'm sorry. The second Ezra says, 24 verse 37. "But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be." So yeah, let's get this Luke 17 real quick, man. Cause yeah, just like, and we see it now, and we know Genesis 6, man. The earth was just like how it is now. That's how it was during the time of Noah. There's a lot of stuff that is going on with Noah, man. During the time that the unfaithfulness, the wickedness, the violence, man. That's why we see all killings and murders, stuff like that. It was happening during the times of Noah, and it really started with Cain. So that's why scriptures say little leaven leavens the whole lump, man. And Cain, what he did, leavened the whole lump of the world. So yeah, let's get this Luke 17 real quick. Luke 17 verse 26. It says, but it says, "As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be in the days of." Luke 17:26. "As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man." So yeah, and then just like let's get more. This is, "They ate, they drank, they married wives, given to marriage until the day Noah returned to the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, so the days of Lot, they did eat and they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded." So yeah, so that's why. Verse 29. "But the same day Lot went out from Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all." So yeah, so it's gonna be the same thing, man. We see that nowadays, man. It's just like the Brother Chronicles Judah used to say, man. This world is just a current remix of the ancient world, man. Nothing new under the sun. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So it's just we just wanted to start that off with. It's gonna be like the sons the days of Noah, man. Because honestly, man, that's why even when we read the Acts, this and we're gonna see this because that's why we purposely start off saying with this generation, man. Because this is really an untoward generation. That leads me to this Acts real quick, man. Because just look up the word untoward, man. It means awkward. It means kind of oddies. It means kind of strange, awkward, adverse. Because this world is adverse to Most High Yahushua, man. It is, man. Because worldwide and wickedness. So it's like during the times of Noah, man. But that's we have a proof in the because he tells you the end from beginning. And we got proof in the law of saying let's get it, of saving yourself from the untoward generation, man. Because that's why that's just is what it is, man. And this kind of even lines up in a sense with Psalm 51, because a lot of times too, we a lot of times too, when we come to word, we one is, and that's a great thing too. We worry about other people. This is not ourselves, man. But also too, gotta make sure I'm right before I'm trying to do rebuke other people or just save or one I can't save. That's the most shot or just trying to get one your life is going to win people to the word, but just being focused on others rather than focusing on yourself as well, man. Of course, as a people, we supposed to focus on others, man, because that's what Yahushua, how we live. And this whole walk is bigger than us. But also, too, make sure that you right, man. Because that's why it is what it is. That's why Amos says what it says, Amos 5. But let's get Acts chapter 2, verse 40. It says, and with many other words did testify and exhort, saying, "Save yourself from this untoward generation." So, yeah, man, what does untoward mean? Adverse, awkward, ill-mannered, unwelcoming. And this world is cold. So this how I wasn't Noah, man. So let's look at this again, man. It says, and with many other words did he testify and exhort, saying, "Save yourselves from this untoward generation," man. So let's go to Genesis chapter 7 real quick, man. Because today is 7th, so I just was kind of looking at this, but yeah, man, because that's what Noah did. Because look at this, because during Noah's time, it was an untoward generation. It was adverse, rebellious, unwelcoming, one unfaithful, so most of house unwelcoming, wicked, sin, iniquity, perverse, anything, man, just violence. So yeah, let's get this Genesis chapter 7 verse 1. "And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou all thy house into the ark, For thou I have seen the righteous before. I have seen righteous before me in this generation. So you see, and Noah, what did Noah do? Like, we have perfect instances in the law. He saved himself and the family from that untoward generation, man. And and he was righteous, according to the faith, man. Because, how we know this, man? Because let's get this in Peter, man. Like, because Noah was a preacher, like, of faith, man. It was preaching because the law, of course, was around during those times, but they wasn't following. So it was obviously a faith, because that wasn't even the thing. So let's get this in Peter real quick, man. So Noah saved himself from his untoward generation, man. So let's grab this in Peter real quick, man. Yeah, second Peter chapter 2 verse 5. I'm sorry. And spare not the whole world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, and bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. So yeah, preachers of righteousness is what? The righteousness of what? That Genesis 15:6, that Galatians 2:21. That righteousness, the righteousness of faith, man. That's what a preacher does. Is supposed to increase the faith of the people, man. That's what it was. That's why, Yahushua. That's why the gospel being preached. That's why the gospel being preached is the increasing of the faith. I mean, that's the difference between that and doctrine. Doctrine is cool. Is go into, man, but that's really a lot of times too. People's faith aren't getting increased by that. It's good. It's like more of a curriculum type of thing, man. But in the doctrine of Christ, that's the preaching of the gospel. That's for the people's faith to get increased, man. But it's not wrong going in the doctrine time to time, because listen, I'm pretty sure y'all brothers and sisters, me coming in the conventional way, that's how we came in. We're the people of the sense of people of the book, we're the Israelites, the law, statutes, commandments, and a different doctrine. But now, man, through the mercy of the Most High Yahushua, he'll eventually, if he wants to, if it be his will, reveal more things about the gospel, the testimony, how he comes in volume book, the new covenant, man. And that's what it is, man. And the preaching, and that of it to increase your faith. And also too, Solomon, was they even call him a preacher, man. Just the increasing of faith. And Solomon name means the peace, man. And remember what Yahushua said, peace I'll leave with you, man. So yeah, man. And Noah was the eighth person to go in, man. So that means Noah was preaching to the end, man. That's like Yahushua said, man. To the end, man. It's so it's because he was the last, and so that means he kept it says, and spare not the and spare not the old world, but save the eighth person, and the preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood in the world of ungodly. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is right there, man. So yeah, so let's get this to Genesis 7 verse 1, because this all goes into untoward generation, man. It says, and the Lord said unto Genesis 7 verse 1, it says, and the Lord said unto Noah, come thou, all thy house, and for thee, and I have seen it righteous before me in this generation. So yeah, and so Noah did that, man. When it says save yourself from this untoward generation, man, yeah, that's is what it is. Because a lot of times too, when we come in the word too, we gotta realize, man, this thank you the Most High Yahushua, he gave us eyes and ears to see and understand, man. Because I was actually talking about that with a brother a few days ago. I forget who I was talking to about that, man. But it's I was talking about that with my uncle, man. I was listening, man, because he says, listen, man, because we was talking about that. Because I was talking, and that takes a lot of spiritual maturity. Because especially the first couple of years when I came in, man, it's oh man, my people's not getting it, man. But that's what Amos 4 goes into, man. Maybe the Most High House gave that person mind not believer. Probably something that the Most High House didn't want them, so, and that's why 2 Ezra 7:19 says, listen, they're the ultimate judge, man. So the Most High is the ultimate judge, man. So, and I say that too, even Yahushua, because he said all judgment is given to the Son, man. So their judgment, man, their ways isn't our ways, man. They call who they want. That's why that gift of the gifts that are without repentance, that's what it means. It's not just talking about natural tip, the Most High House blessing somebody with a gift, whether they believe or not, but it's going to whoever they call, they don't repent from it, man. So it is what it is. So let's grab to Acts chapter 2 verse 40, man. Acts 2 verse 40, he says, and with many other words did he testify and exhort, save yourself from this untoward generation. So yeah, exactly, man. So Um, yeah, so it says in Genesis chapter 7, verse 1, it says, and the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into ark, for thee I have seen righteous before me in this generation. So yeah, so I mean, and that's how we gotta be like, man, like godly in the time of ungodly, man. Because like being godly, man, being faithful to Most High House, even believing this word, man, it ain't cool, man. It ain't the popular thing, man. But it is what it is, man. So like, let's get this like Sirach 49 real quick, man. So it is just what it is, you know. Because a lot of times too, you don't realize this natural people. I'm pretty sure our brothers and sisters y'all know this, but we talk about this a lot of times too. Don't you know? Like, listen, even whatever demographic or like whatever field not field whatever what's the word I'm looking at no whatever gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Demographic or whatever demographic denomination you believe. If just believe in the word, don't you know people really think that you believe? Well, it doesn't really matter what they think, that you believe in the fairy tale, and like this is like a fairy tale, like just not real, man. Just people like whether you even in the word, like or even like Christianity, Jehovah's Witnesses, things of that nature. That's why like or you even whatever denomination you're in, man. That's why it says you're full for your house sake, man. And it's why, man, being godly isn't cool, man. Right? Especially in time being like one, just even naturally being just upright, being good, having good character, good moral, man, isn't good. But how much more is it with the Most High house standards, man? So let's grab this too. With Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach chapter 49 verse verse 3. He says he directed his heart unto the Lord in the time of the ungodly. He established the worship of Yahweh. So yeah, man. That's just it is what it is, man. So especially during the time of like this who's I forgot who was talking about. Yeah, King Josiah. Yeah, it's talking about King Josiah, man. That's is what it is, man. Especially during a time that's not like they days to know, man. It's not good to be like godly or people won't be righteous, faithfulness, man. So like but also too, man, you gotta realize, man, the sinners are going to do sinner things, man. So and point one, like the brother that sent me the first one was going to last night, man. A lot of times too, that's where having compassion and mercy and like and those are without, man. Because a lot of times too, us in the word, like we step to even me, a lot of times too. Because even when I'm on here, a lot of times too, I gotta catch myself, or I'm out and about, or talk to different brothers or different even sisters in the word, or like just like we come at people that don't even know the Most High Yahshua like they do, man. So like so that's where that compassion comes in. But man, it's that untoward generation, man. Like that's what Noah did, man. So like that's why it says it that, man. So we got that's why it tells you the end from the beginning, man. Because we have an example of that. Somebody did that, and Noah his whole house got saved, man. And that house with us, man, and we're housing, man. And that's is what it is. Let's grab this Sirach 27, man, because this was very key, man. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach chapter 27 verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall be overthrown. But Noah's house got saved because him along with Tobit and other righteous people in this book, their faith in the Most High house shall increase when they got older, man. So that's just is what it is, man. Because everybody's different, man. Because Solomon he kind of he kind of got it's for our learning too. He kind of forgot the basics. So once he got older, he kind of took a couple steps back. But got certain people that took steps. Their fear the Lord got better, man. Because you got people like that. Even we see this too in the entertainment world, in the sports world. Certain people just get better over time, as they get older, and certain people decline, man. That's just that's just every different measures that the Most High House gives people, different people, man. But hopefully this is edifying, man. I'm a little tired, so yeah, peace.